On today's episode of The Front Row, we are with special guest Chelle Northcutt, who is going to tell us all about the Lubbock Book Festival today. Chelle, welcome to The Front Row. Thank you for being our guest on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So, as I understand it, you're on the planning committee for the Lubbock Book Festival. So, to begin with, give us a little bit of historical context. Tell us about the book club and festival. How did that all get started?
Well, the Lubbock Book Festival is actually the main fundraiser for Literacy Lubbock, which is an organization here in the community. They service thousands of people every year, teaching adults how to read, but also helping with continuing education. A lot of times people don't realize there are a lot of teenagers out there who have to drop out of school because they are living in poverty and they have to help get a job so that they can help pay the bills, and that infringes on their education. And so Literacy Lubbock helps fill in that gap when they're adults to help them achieve the education that they're trying to get, which just opens up better employment opportunities and opens up better salaries. And then what we see is once they get through and reach those goals, we see the pride in them and they just carry themselves differently, but more importantly, it motivates their children too, and it takes that generational cycle and it just turns it back around. And so Lubbock Book Fest, our function is to really help raise money for that organization so they can continue the work that they do. We've done it, this is our 8th year for Lubbock Book Fest, and we just get bigger and better every single year.
And Literacy Lubbock has been around for a while,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so they have some history in the community.
They do.
Yeah. And in terms of just fundraising, what are some of the things that they do? More books, more utensils to use those books? How does that work?
Well, curriculum costs money. And so in order to be able to stay on top of what the best and most accurate and most current curriculum is, that's a lot of what it is. They have to fund their office. They have mostly volunteers that go out to teach in the community, but they do have staff. You know, it's a nonprofit organization and there's a board they have to be responsible to. So they try to very much to be very fiscally responsible with all of their resources, but it still does require things like computers and different programs and books and things along those lines. They also give out tons of books in the community to the younger kiddos as well. In fact, I was out there at the Juneteenth celebration and we gave out hundreds of books to kiddos, and you should have seen their faces light up when they came and they got to pick a book or 2 or 3. Some of them went so fast that we just couldn't keep them on the tables, and it's just a delight to see that when you put a book in front of a child, they want to read it. They want to see what it is. They're so curious about the world around them, and books are such a great way to do that. And so the organization really just, that's the big reason for the fundraiser, is all of that stuff just costs money. Yeah. And so that's what we try and provide for them.
What kind of age range are we looking at in terms of books in hand?
Books in hand, we're talking about young ones all the way up to old ones. And so it's just all age ranges is what they do.
That's amazing, the work they do in the community. And you're having the Lubbock Book Fest, which is their fundraiser. Give us the details about the fest.
Lubbock Book Fest has been around for 8 years. It gets bigger and better every single year. This year, we have 72 authors and vendors that are coming. Some of them are coming from as far away as Denver or North Carolina. They're flying in here, so bringing their books so that people can come meet them, take pictures, get autographs, purchase books. But the festival is more than just the author signing event. It is on Saturday, and that particular piece is from 1 to 5 inside the ballroom at the Overton Hotel. So it's a fancy place. It's a really nice place. But besides that, in the morning, we have some panels and workshops that are informational about if you are an aspiring author, how to build your website or how to work your business, but also some fun panels where you get to know some of the authors that are coming a little bit better. We have a children's chapter is what we call it, where the kids can do crafts, but we're also super excited because Reinvent is a local drama team, and they are coming dressed in their best medieval garb, because our theme this year is Once Upon a Time, and they're going to be teaching combat stage sword fighting to the kids after the kids build their foam swords at the craft table at the children's chapter. So that's going to be super fun. Aerial Atmosphere is going to be there doing their aerial acrobatics, which just helps with the ethereal feel of the whole thing. We have a wishing well where you can win prizes. It's just a celebration of words all day long, a celebration of words. So it is great fun, family fun, all kinds of genres of books. So there's everything from picture books for the kids to, if you like romance, we have that. If you like mystery thriller, we have that. If your dad wants a Western for his birthday, we got a Western. You can pick him up for his birthday gift. So it's fun for everybody. And most importantly, we'll raise some money for Literacy Lubbock.
Right, absolutely. What Saturday is it?
It's this coming Saturday.
Okay.
So this coming Saturday at the Overton Hotel, August 22nd from 1 to 5 p.m. All of the other events sort of start a little bit early. So if you come at 9 for the panels, that's when we will start with the panels and workshops. And then probably about 11 is when things will really start to pick up.
Can you just come, or is it a ticketed entrance? How does that work?
In order to get into the signing event, it is $15 if you purchase in advance or $20 at the door. However, students get in for $5 with their ID, and kids 12 and under are free. So you can just bring your kiddo, get yourself a ticket, and come on in and meet everybody and just have a great time.
Well, being on the planning committee, you would know this. How did you go about the authors? How did you vet them? How did you seek them out?
Well, there's a couple of different ways. We have had a lot of authors come to us and say, hey, I would love to be part of this. What do you think? Do you think I fit with your festival? But also, I myself was previously an author for about a decade and published a 35-ish books under a pen name. And so I've reached out to some people and been like, hey, I think this is exactly what you're looking for. It's a family-friendly event, and this is just West Texas is a great place. Our readers are hungry here. We don't get premier events like this all the time, and so to be able to provide this premier event, people come from all over. We had people from Hobbs last year, and they drive in from Midland and Amarillo because, you can get away, take a day trip. And so a lot of those authors come here and they said that was one of the best events I've ever been to. We would love to come back next year. So we've used some of our connections, but we also have a lot of authors that just reach out to us.
Right. That's amazing how many authors we have in this region.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Yes. I have been really pleasantly surprised. There are quite a few people that I knew, but didn't realize they lived in my backyard. So it's been nice to see them and be like, oh, you live over in that side of town? So it's been fun to kind of get to know some of them better.
Right. Is there any social media website that people can get more information in case they can't process everything we've talked about today?
Yes. The best thing is to go to our website, LubbockBookFest.com. You will find all the information. It'll have the list of all of the authors. It will have the schedule of events. It will have the tickets and how to get tickets. So you can find it all there. We also are on Instagram on Lubbock Book Fest and Facebook. If you search our name, you should be able to find us, and you can see some of the fun things that are coming. And a few of the authors have given us some snippets of things that they're bringing and some of the fun things they're doing. You'll be able to see those there too.
Great, excellent. Once more, for people who just tuned in, time, date, and place.
Yes. Saturday, August 22nd, this Saturday at the Overton Hotel on Mac Davis Lane. 1 to 5 p.m. is the author signing event, but come early. You're going to want to enjoy all the other things that we have to offer.
Great. Chelle Northcutt is on the preparation committee for the Lubbock Book Fest, which is a fundraiser for Literacy Lubbock. Chelle, it's great to meet you. Thank you for being our guest on the show today.
Thank you so much for having us.